Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. All right. Okay. So the couples are in trouble. The couples I'm talking about are Deacon and Sheila, obviously, and Electra and Will, maybe, because okay, I'll get into it. But okay. First of all, there's this character that I haven't seen that much, Jamie, an intern for 14 months, and she apparently wants a job of something else that they were going to hire Dylan for, but she's all snippy like, well, I've been waiting for this position for 14 months, and Steffi is like, you've been an intern, right? Yeah, for 14 months. Like she has to get the dig in. Okay, I'm just telling you, when you're trying to get a job at a company and trying to move up the ladder if you want, like whatever. Okay, there's two things you don't do. Obviously, you don't lie on your application. Number two, you don't basically hound your boss into giving you the position and be snarky about it. Okay, that's not the way you go about it. You got to be positive and willing to jump in and stuff, and they will notice you or not. And here's the thing, if you don't like your job, then you can quit and find another one. Okay, so on to the other topic at hand here. Okay, couples in trouble. So I'm noticing something, and I've been noticing it for a couple weeks. Okay, number one, they're clearly gonna put Taylor and Deacon together. Okay, that we know, and that we have talked about ad nauseum. However, today I noticed that there was no sighting of Sheila, no Kimberlyn Brown at all. I mean, it's funny because Deacon was in the house or something, and there was a picture. There was the wedding picture, but Sheila in person was not there. So my brain goes into why? Because if he was okay, now I have two theories about this. Of course, I always have two of everything, maybe three, okay, but two for sure. If Sheila was there, then he would be maybe happy and not looking for something else, and or she would be fighting for her marriage, and she already did ask him questions about what's going on, but he was very evasive in his answers, and he tried to go along with that. Well, she's helped me with therapy, and she's helped our marriage, yada yada yada, so that Sheila would back off. So yeah. Okay, and I kind of touched on this yesterday, but men think, if they start thinking about something a lot, I call it like ruminating in the brain. The more it ruminates, the more in trouble whoever you're with is. So like if you're married, I got an example here. If you're married and say your husband, because it's a husband thing, okay? Say your husband is like being very separate from you, evasive about answers, and then you get the sense that he's somewhere else, even if he might be in the same room, he's probably thinking about something else or someone else. And then also, to add on to that, the more he thinks about it, the more he's going to take action. Just saying. Okay, the number two couple that might be in trouble is Electra and Will because of Dylan. Now, I made the whatever last couple of days that Dylan might be getting a little too comfortable around Will because okay, they were supposed to work together and live together, and I said that's a lot of time together. Okay, so I don't know, and I said I think I said a lecturer might want to do something about this, but I didn't really push on it because I didn't know what they were going to do. Well, a lecturer got some chutzpah today. Woohoo! Because she said, you know, Will kind of let it slip that he let Dylan have dinner with him or whatever. And then a lecturer says, "What? You had dinner together?" And Will says, "Is it really a problem?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, I don't want her getting too comfortable with you." I'm like, jackpot. Uh-huh. That's what I said before she said it. Because it's that is the other key to possible splitsville. If you're with somebody and either they don't tell you about somebody they're hanging out with. Now, okay, now here's the thing. If it's just hanging out, that's not a problem. However, if it starts to turn into something else and the person doesn't tell you about it, you might have a red flag there. Because yeah, because two things you need in a relationship: honesty, honesty, transparency, and communication. If you don't have any one of those, you ain't got anything. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, and the reason I said the thing about don't lie on the application is because Dylan is on the computer, right? And at first I didn't know what she was doing, but I was like, what is she doing? And then it was like applicate, and I was like, oh, applications. Okay. So then because she finally started talking, and she says, they want a master's degree for an art teacher. Wow. And then she proceeded to lie about whatever. Cause she says, fake it till you make it. Okay. I okay. Now I have some thoughts on that. Okay, back in the day when I was like 22, so a long time ago now, um, I used to say, fake it till you make it. Okay, a little bit, but now the culture and everything is so different. Don't lie on the application because they might find out, and therefore they might question you about why did you lie on the application in the first place. Don't do it. Just just be okay with your qualifications. And if you don't qualify for a job, you'll qualify for something else. And besides, woman, girl, whatever, you're living in a beach house. You're fine. Okay? It's not like you're homeless, really homeless, and whatever. So you're fine. Uh, all right. Bye, guys.